Hello my lovelies, welcome back to another video, and today I want to share 29 tips for new Stardew Valley players. We're going to start from the beginning. When choosing your farm, if you're a beginner, going in with the standard farm or the four corners farm is great. These choices will ease you into the game, but if you know what you like in the game, maybe you should choose a farm more suited to your playstyle. For instance, if you like fishing, you could go for the river farm. Invest in crops as soon as possible. Now there are a couple of reasons for this. One is that you will need to grow the cauliflower, green bean and potato in spring for the community centre if you're going that route, and it is easy to forget to grow them when you're starting out. And two, you can make more money by selling the leftovers that you grow. When scything fibre, there is a 5% chance that it will drop mixed seeds. You can plant these and they will grow that season's crops. So for spring, it will have a chance to grow either cauliflower, potatoes or parsnips, and then you can sell these to make more money. Sticking with the fibre, you should keep all of the fibre that you scythe, as you will need this later in the game. This can either be used to make grass starters for your animals to feed from, or making tea saplings. Tea saplings are one of the best ways to make money in the game. Make sure to befriend Caroline so you can get the tea sapling recipe early. Make sure to save your money for the Egg Festival on the 13th of spring, as you will need to buy as many strawberries as you can. Strawberries are amazing for making money in the early game. Just make sure to plant and water as many as you can on the night of the 13th before going to bed so you can maximize harvests. You can get 3 harvests as long as you water them every single day. From spring 15th to the 18th, salmon berries can be found on bushes around the valley. These are really useful as an energy source throughout the game if you can focus on collecting as many as you can. Chests can be placed almost anywhere in the valley. However, if it is in the way of a path that an NPC walks through, it will get destroyed, so keep this in mind and keep your chests placed where the NPCs don't walk. There are a couple of items that I don't recommend you donate to the museum as soon as you get them. These are the prismatic shard and the dino egg. These have different uses later on in the game, and you can donate these when you find the second one. If you want to see whether an item needs to be donated to the community centre, you can hover your cursor over the item in your inventory, and this icon will pulse, indicating that it needs to be donated. Similarly, if you have an item that you haven't donated to the museum yet, you can hover your cursor over the item, and if it needs to be donated, it will say Gunther will tell you more about it at the museum. Pickaxes can undo tilled soil. You can angle your fish casts by holding down a movement key. You can take a screenshot of an entire area you're in by using this button in the menu. You can learn new cooking recipes every Sunday from the TV, and on Wednesday, a random repeat recipe is aired. At the beginning of the game, the farm is covered in long grass. Keep as much of this as you can. Once you get animals, they will eat this. And once you get a silo, when you scythe it, it will turn into hay that goes straight into the silo. In spring, if you go down into Cindersap Forest, all the way down to the bottom right, there may be some spring onions for you to forage. Always keep your hoe in your inventory. If you spot some wiggling lines on the ground, those are worms. If you hoe these, there may be artifacts, books, and materials you need buried in there. Forageables cost no energy to pick up and can be a great source of energy and money. Every Friday and Sunday, there is a travelling merchant who shows up on the south of your farm in Cindersap Forest. She sells a variety of items, but most of them are unnecessary for you at the beginning of the game. That being said, some of the items you should look out for are truffles, the red cabbage or red cabbage seeds, rabbit's feet, apples and pomegranates. These are all hard to get items for the community centre, especially the red cabbage, which is only sold by Pierre in year 2. To ensure you can complete the community centre in year 1, you can toggle this button at the start of your game that ensures that the items you need will show up at the travelling cart at least once in the first year, but you will have to check the travelling cart every single time it is there. Place furnaces and chests inside the mountain cave and smelt bars while you delve. Every 5 levels, pop back up and grab the smelted bars and go straight back down. You can turn on hit locations in the settings. This will show you where your tools will hit. You should hoard the spicy eel for the skull caverns. This boosts your speed and your luck when you go. This will maximize your haul from the skull caverns. If you shift click when buying items at shops, you will be able to buy 5 of that item at once. The same goes when you are crafting. If you shift click while you're crafting, you will make 5 of that item. Every house has a trash can, which you can check by right-clicking. Who knows? Maybe you'll find something good. Just don't dumpster dive when the other characters are around. They will judge you. And that is 29 tips for Stardew Valley. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned some things that you maybe didn't know, and maybe I could make a video in the future about later game tips. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time. Bye!